Hey there, my fellow language learners. Welcome back to the channel. It's great to have this time with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to talk to you today about some of the changes that I've seen in my life with regards to how people interact with each other, how they converse with each other, how they socialize. I remember when I was younger, as a young child and also a teenager, there was so much socialization going on with friends and family. So many different ways to play and enjoy the company of each other. Enjoying the real physical presence and energy and charisma of the people around us. There wasn't all this social media and smartphones, for example. Now we can see all the advantages that these new technologies have brought us, but also the extreme disadvantages. When we spend too much time on our smartphones, we lose our ability to socialize and harmonize with the people in our community, and we get exposed to extremely chaotic, polarizing, fear-mongering information. The goal of so many of the apps is to keep us on there as long as possible. And how can they keep us on there longer? It's by showing us the most crazy, the most emotional, wild, dangerous, scary things. And they will feed you and me different things, for example. If they know that I'm, for example, in the realm of politics, if they know that I'm kind of like a far right-leaning kind of person, or even just a more moderate conservative. I'm neither of these, by the way. I'm not going to share any of my personal political thoughts on here, especially right now, but just for an example, then they're going to feed me more of that, and they're going to demonize the other side. And if you're someone who leans left, they're going to send to you the most incendiary stuff that's going to make you hate me and my side. So the algorithms can feed us exactly what's necessary to keep us locked in, to keep us watching more, and just inflame our emotions. And then what are we going to do? We're going to share that stuff around. We're going to reshare it to our closest friends and family, and we're going to exacerbate the problem. So at the same time that we see these rifts, this breakdown in our social fabric and in our communities, at the same time that that's happening, we are not considering carefully enough how to get off of our phones and how to get back to what being a human is all about and nurturing those relationships in our families, with our closest friends, and in our communities. Recently, there have been many more shootings and school shootings and shootings in people's communities in the United States. And what I saw was a lot of political leaders coming out and for the first time just saying very concisely and very directly, we need to get off our phones, people. Enough is enough. Get people off the smartphones. Get them back into making friendships with people in their communities. And I think that's not exactly the whole story. That's not all the reasons that for the problem that we have to look at, but it's a major component. The smartphones, the apps, the technology is really warping our minds, and it's getting us away from what it means to be a fully functioning and healthy human being. So for me, a small way that I want to try to help is to create games for language learners. I like language learning. That is a very social thing that can help you to make friends and build bridges in this world. There's probably people in your community that come from another country, that speak a foreign language. Maybe they have been made to feel that they are the enemy. You could be someone who helps to heal that rift by showing you're interested in the culture and you're willing to learn something about the language. I also like games. Games are a great way to bring people together. It could be chess or checkers in the park. It could be a poker night. It could be, a board game. Some traditional board game that everybody knows and likes. I don't know, like maybe Monopoly or something or whatever. There's so many new exciting indie games now. Maybe you could choose one of those if you're more of a gamer. But I think in terms of the gaming, again, better to be off the screens. There's too many people, logging on for violent war games where they do socialize with people around the world. But what type of talk is happening in those types of games where you're reenacting battles that are even ongoing in the world today and pretending to take part and shooting everybody in sight in the video games, the violent online video games, not a good idea. I think it's better to get off the screens, get offline, get back to basics, get around the table, be it in your home or out in the park. So I think gaming is a great way. Learning a language is a great way. I don't recommend drinking alcohol. Personally, I like to drink tea. Socializing at maybe a tea house or a coffee bar or a juice bar, something like that. Let that be a regular spot that you go to hang out and socialize. Forget about the bar where people are smoking and getting drunk and blacking out. Okay, maybe a traditional style pub is a little bit better in terms of socializing and making friends, but personally, I don't drink. I gave that up a few years ago. We have to get more serious about protecting our mental health and helping those around us to do the same. And being a good listener, getting back to having in-depth conversations, valuable conversations where we can disagree but still respect each other is super important. I would say essential for our survival. It is a lost art at this point, and we need to get back to it. I hope this video, I hope you enjoyed it today. I hope it served as a little bit of a wake-up call. I guess if you watched this far, you're already to some extent awake and you want to meet like-minded people. So if you want to get to know me and my crew better, you can come out to play a game with us. We do language learning game events for free online every Saturday with people of all different backgrounds, all different levels. It doesn't matter if you're just a beginner. If you're curious, if you want to dip your toes into foreign languages, or maybe you already have, you want to go further, you want to meet people, then come and check us out. My website is languagecardgames.com, and I also share a lot about my life and my opinions on these matters here on my YouTube channel. But my point, again, is just to restore what it means to be a great human being. It's not as easy as it seems anymore. And my little boy, Ray, he just woke up from his nap. So he's going to come out here to see me. Are you going to cry or going to be happy? Baba's here. Lie, Julie, lie. Go lie. Maybe I can let you see him before he goes if he's going to come over here and not be too cranky. Come here, buddy. Daddy's here. He's struggling with the door. I'm not quite sure which way he wants to go. Ray Ray? Okay, I guess I'll leave this video at that and go to help him out. See you back here in the next one. Bye-bye.